Hello my friends, it is Crystal. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are going to be working in the kitchen doing some cleaning and decorating for summer. Now, as most of you know, our family is very busy throughout the summer season. We are a family of 6 and everyone is involved in what feels like every single activity. And so finding the time to actually clean the kitchen is a joy in itself. But today I'm going to not only be sharing cleaning motivation in the kitchen, I'm also going to share with you easy swaps and decor changes you can make to just bring a little bit of that summer touch to your space. To get started, I pulled up all the rugs. They are in the washing machine along with a lot of the various towels that I had around the kitchen. Some will be coming back out, others I will be switching out for summer. But while they are washing, I decided to go ahead and get the floors all cleaned up. Clean floors just make me so happy. I'm using my Hoover Streamline Cleaner that I always am sharing with you, but I just feel like I can get a lot more accomplished when I use this because it sweeps and mops at the same time. If this is the first video of mine that you're watching, welcome. My name is Crystal. I am a very busy wife and mother to 4 kids who are ages 8 to 13, and we also have a very energetic dog, I will say. But our household is super busy in itself. However, in the summer months, it is even more busy, especially in the kitchen. You know, everybody is home full time now. Our kids are growing, they're eating a lot more. We're cooking all of our meals here. So today I'm not only going to be decorating for summer, but also making sure that it still remains very functional for our family. I tipped all the bar stools over. I decided this was also the opportunity to switch out those felt pads that we have on the bottom of our chairs so they don't scratch the floors. These are just very cheap like furniture pads that you could buy on Amazon. I will make sure to link those down below along with anything else that I am sharing with you in today's video. So now the rugs are all clean, so I'm putting them all back out. Now I did add that runner in front of my coffee station area. I'll show you it a little bit up close here coming up. It's actually the same rug that I have by our front door, but it's in the runner size, so it gives it a little bit of a variation. But I've just found that I really do like the contrast of the darker rugs, but I wanted to do something a little bit different. So the rug in our pantry, which is what I'm putting down right now, and then the runner in front of like our kitchen sink, those stay out year round except for Christmas. But I just love that they are full of all the colors and they really just work well from season to season as I switch out my decor. before I get too far into my cleaning and decorating, I wanted to give a big thank you to Orate for sponsoring this video. I first shared Orate with you last month, and I've been absolutely loving the pieces that I shared with you, that I'm excited to partner up with them again for this video. But just in case you are unfamiliar, Orate is a female-founded fine jewelry company based out of New York City, and they just create some of the most beautiful pieces of jewelry. I really resonate with this because they create a lot of pieces that are just good everyday pieces that you can wear at an affordable price. You're getting those luxury items at a good price. I think the biggest reason why I love Orate is because I am one who does not buy a lot of jewelry, and the pieces that I do buy, I want them to be good quality and that they will last me for many years to come. I also love items that are very durable, as I am a super busy person, and I mean, I just never know what I'm going to get into. So last month I shared with you a ring and some Huggy earrings. I've been wearing them almost every single day. They still look brand new. Right after that video, I actually went on and ordered these hoop earrings myself. So I'm actually wearing these today. You have to let you know, I'm trying to get into my hoop era. Those Huggies really got me inspired to try a little bit larger one as well. So these are the medium hoop earrings that I am wearing. They're 14 karat white gold. They're beautiful. They are so nice, and I know that they will last me. But today I actually had a new piece arrive, so I thought that I would open it up with you and we'll try it on. Very excited about this piece. It's a bracelet. It's a bracelet, and it comes in this really nice box. So let me show you here. The presentation is always just so nice. Slides open like that. And we have the bracelet inside. So this bracelet is the Petite Lab White Sapphire Tennis Bracelet. I got it in the 7-inch because I wanted it to probably layer with my watch. I envision I would wear this with maybe a couple other bracelets as well, so I'll probably have to be on the lookout for another one or two to add to this. But it's so, so pretty. But all of Orate's pieces are made with recycled gold, and they're sustainably sourced materials as well. You aren't going to get your green skin here. They're made with high quality materials, which I think is why I love them the most. Like, they're going to last me for so many years. But Orate has so many beautiful pieces to look through on their website. So we've done some earrings, rings, necklaces, bracelets. They also have options for men and women. So it's really fun to look through. If they offer items in vermeil, 14 karat and 18 karat gold, rose gold, white gold. Would you say yellow gold or gold gold? I don't know, but I'm a silver girly, so that's what I went for today. But just a lot of fun items to look through. They also have direct to consumer pricing. So you're getting that luxury jewelry at an affordable price. So that's really nice as well. And it's something that's going to it's gonna last. But I'm gonna have a QR code on the screen as well as a link down below in the description box. If you use my code, it's crystal-20. That's going to save you 20% off of your order with Orate. Now I have pretty much kept out my spring decor here with you today. So as you see, the kitchen right now is what we have had for the past couple of months, and I truly love how it is. And my plan for my summer decor is to really just leave my spring decor out, but switch out some of those key pieces. So we're not really reinventing the decor at this point in the year, but we're just transitioning it. So pulling out some of those blush or more spring-like items, and my plan is to bring in a little bit of blue. will see our kids and Charlie coming in and out of the video here and there, so my apologies, but of course everybody is home and it's just the season of life that we are in. As the kids get older, I almost feel like I'm busier than when they were younger. Let me know in the comments if you feel the same way, and maybe it's just because we're coming and going constantly. But alas, the kitchen is clean, and now we can get into switching out some of those items to bring a summer touch. The very first thing I always like to do, and I don't do it often enough, is to light a candle. We just aren't home long enough for me to have a candle going. I feel like I would forget about it because we leave in a hurry, and so on this day I was actually home for a few hours and could enjoy it. But this one is in the almond croissant scent from Bath and Body Works. I love anything with the almond scent. It smells so good. But all of my inspiration actually came from this art piece that I put out in the spring. This is from Magnolia, but there's some green in it. It's hard to see, but there's also a touch of blue in the sky. So I'm kind of going off of that for my decor. But this little quarter is my favorite. I'm going to have a really hard time switching this up. I recently added that recipe box when we went to visit the Magnolia Market. I found that piece. I did add this little salt cellar that I use every single morning, but I thought, let's just go ahead and switch out the spoon rest here. This one I found on the Magnolia website when I was actually searching for something else, and I thought it was too cute. I actually ordered these kitchen towels from McGee & Co. back in the spring, if you remember, and I've been holding on to them for months in anticipation for summer. So I'm excited to finally have them and display them proudly in our kitchen. They were in my cabinet folded, and as you can see, there was a crease. So I did take the time and iron them out really quick, and they look so much better. So just adding that to our oven for a slight pop of blue. One new cookbook to add to my collection that I ordered off of Amazon. Of course, I loved the beautiful blue. I actually saw this out in a store when I was shopping, and I fell in love with it. Just some really pretty pictures and ideas in this book. So I'm just going to add this to my little stash. I might actually go back and take a cookbook out. I haven't decided yet, but again, just adding some pops of that blue around the kitchen without completely changing out our decor. Quite sure if I like how this turned out, but I always do love having a bowl of fruit on our kitchen island. It brings that fresh aspect to it. I don't know, but you will always find bananas and some apples, and so I thought, let's bring a little bit of color. I added a blue towel to the bottom and I played around with it a little bit. I may or may not keep the towel in there, or we might actually start using it, but I thought I would add that in. And then the flowers, I typically don't like to have a vase of flowers or any sort of arrangement on our island, just because this is like our main workspace. My husband, when he is grilling or smoking anything, this is where he is at. So just to keep it very minimal is usually what we do, but I wanted to show you what it looks like with this floral arrangement. These are the peonies from Michael's that I've had, but if I'm being honest, the flowers probably won't be staying for the summer, but the fruit bowl will be. love how my plate rack turned out for the spring. So I'm actually not going to be switching really anything out, as tempting as it is to add some beautiful blue platters. I'm trying to hold back, but I am going to make one small change. I'm just making a spot actually for the kids to grab a plastic cup to grab a drink of water from the refrigerator. They can't quite reach our cabinet that has all the glassware, and I thought this would be a functional way that we could display some glasses that they could just quickly grab and get that drink without having to ask mom every single time. And then the cutting board I added next to it actually has our last name on it, but I have it flipped around for today's video. I have just one final space to decorate with you in today's video, and that is our coffee / drop all station. This is where when any of the kids come home with anything, it ends up on this counter. So I'm actually not going to be redecorating everything and filling it up with decor. I'm leaving it very minimal. However, I am going to switch out my coffee mugs to these beautiful blue ones that I found on the Magnolia website. These are seriously the perfect mug. I ordered 4 to start. However, my tree that I have for my mugs has 6 spots, and I thought I could make 4 work, but at the end of the day I was like, no, this just looks silly. So I did end up ordering 2 more mugs, so I can show you that when they do come in the next week or so. But they have a whole collection, which was so tempting. There's bowls and plates and platters, but so far we've only done the mugs. But as you can see, I'm really only switching out a few items here and there. Things that to me might be a small detail, but they truly bring me joy. So from my kitchen towels, I love kitchen towels, to spoon rests, to having my hot tea in a seasonal mug. Those are the items that I am looking to change out. I always save these shelves for last when I am decorating in the kitchen, because they do give me a little bit of a hard time, and I usually don't ever have a plan. I just kind of go with it and see how things look. But as I was decorating, I decided that I wanted to add some art, and I had a couple of options, but I ultimately decided it was time to bring out the American flag. This was just a printable that I had printed from Etsy, so I'll link that down below. It was only like a couple of dollars, but that kind of changed up things for myself. So I just kind of went with it. A little bit of an Americana theme on these shelves. I am still thinking about doing some more 4th of July decorating here next week, so you'll want to be on the lookout for that. And once the holiday is over, I'll probably rearrange these shelves yet again. But overall, really, I just pulled a lot of those blush pink items off the shelves and replaced it with a couple of different shades of blue for that summer Americana feel. to finish off this space, I am going to fill our cake stand with some muffins. These are from Walmart. I don't buy these every single week, but it is fun to put these in here for the kids for a quick grab and go as part of their breakfast. It again helps them do things on their own, and of course it looks really cute as well. So some baked goodies, and I'm switching out a couple of cookbooks. I decided that this cream lamp was just a little bit too, I don't know, boring for the space, so I switched this one out with the green one from the other part of the kitchen. So you'll see what that whole area looks like here in just a minute, but just a slight pop of green, and of course leaving this countertop pretty empty because it is, again, it's a drop zone this time of year. But that is all of the cleaning and decorating I have to share with you in the kitchen for summer. Just making a few simple swap outs to really refresh the space. But thumbs up as always if you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye.